Hi May, nice to see you. How
Hi,
are you?
Alice. I'm doing well, thank you.
So for today's treatment, we're gonna be doing a facial rejuvenation acupuncture demonstration. So what would you like to focus on your face?
I'm starting to develop lines on my forehead, and I have some dark circles that I've had for a while that I'd like to address. Occasionally, when I have allergies, I'll get some puffiness here.
Okay.
And I guess that's about it.
Okay. Wonderful. Is there anything internally that you would like to focus on, such as like your digestion, your sleep, emotions, stress?
Stress, always.
Stress? Okay.
I think living in an urban environment, you're constantly dealing with stress. Digestion, for sure. I've also recently developed a tennis elbow. It's
Okay.
resurfaced. It's an old injury that's recently come back.
On the left side or right side?
My right side. Right
Okay,
here.
right there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I guess that's all.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. I'm gonna take a look at your tongue and pulse.
Okay.
Let me see your tongue. Okay. Do you eat a lot of dairy?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're starting to build phlegm in your system.
Yes, for
so
sure.
You want to avoid eating too much dairy.
Right.
Yeah.
I've recently been eating more dairy and sugar than I should have.
Oh, okay.
And gluten.
It's showing on your tongue.
Yes.
All right. Let me feel your other side.
Okay.
And your pulse seems stressed.
Okay.
So you're under some stress, you can tell. So we're gonna work on coursing the chi and blood in the body so you feel better.
Okay.
Less frustrated. Yeah. All right. So first, I like to start with some lymphatic drainage massage to help to open the face and drain some of the toxicity. And the lymph is responsible for really like draining the toxins from the face, any swelling.
Okay.
So it's good to really help to open those lymph nodes on the face and neck to help really prepare for the facial rejuvenation acupuncture.
Okay.
I'm going to start with this point here. And lymphatic drainage is very light pressure because the lymph nodes just lay under the skin. Oh, you can just relax your head onto my fingertips here. Okay, lymphatic drainage massage is done. Now I'm going to start needling the body to help to balance the energetics of the body, focusing on your stress and also some of the digestion issues that you're dealing with, and also focusing on the liver, kidney, meridians, which are responsible for the dark circles under the eyes.
Okay.
Herbal mask on your face just to kind of open the pores and get some nutrients on the skin.
Okay.
And the mask is called, the herbal formula is called Liu Wei D11, and it's really helpful for nourishing and tonifying yin. And this herbal formula helps to promote the fluids, secure the essence, move blood circulation, and clears heat. So it's really good for building more collagen into the fascia and helps to circulate blood, and also clears any toxins from the skin, and includes pearl powder, which is really good for clarifying the skin. Let me know if this feels too hot.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm just gonna let your skin soak in the herbal mask for 10 minutes, and then let the body needle sit for a while to get the qi flowing in the body. And the body acupuncture is important in facial rejuvenation, helps to anchor the treatment because there will be so many needles on the face, so we don't want to put too much life force energy just on the head area. That could cause headaches and like things like migraines if you have too much qi in the head. So it's very important to also ground the qi towards the feet. And the acupuncture points on the feet and the legs and the arms help to really course the qi, nourish the yin, and harmonize the stomach, because that's what we're focused on today. And also working with the energetics of the liver and the kidney meridians that affects the eye area, especially the dark circles. Okay, now we're going to start needling the face. Alright, when we needle the face, we're going to really focus on the acupuncture points around the eye area in the orbicularis oculi muscle, which is around the eye. And then we're going to focus on needling the eyebrow points, stomach 1, GB1, just to bring energy, life force into this eye area, and also would help with the dark circles and the puffiness around the eyes. And generally, the direction of the needling goes upwards. So we're also working with the insertion of the fascia layer around the orbicularis oculi muscle, and just pinning upwards helps to undo the gravity and also would help with draining of the lymph. I'm going to needle this point right here. It's stomach 1. This is also a lymph node, the infraorbital lymph node. Okay, next we're going to focus on the forehead. She's starting to see fine lines around the forehead, which is transverse. And the frontalis fascia runs on the forehead. So we're really working with the superficial fascia of the face and neck, and really focusing on the forehead, the frontalis fascia, which inserts in the hairline here and also around the eyebrows. So that's what we're going to focus on, the needling. So there's run 24. GB 15. And stomach 8. And in the direction of the upward motion, really trying to pin the fascia more into the insertion for encouraging the fascia to stay more elastic. And we can also add gallbladder 14, which is right above one sun of Yu Yao. And May's pretty young, so right now I don't see a lot of wrinkles around the forehead, but I think that when she's making face expressions, more like moving the forehead upwards, she may see some fine lines. So I'm not going to do any interdermal needling because I really don't see much there. But in general, we can do more lifting of the forehead by needling the insertions of the fascia, which is the frontalis muscle here. And then we can continue on needling the cheek area and the chin area for more contouring of the face. And she's concerned about also swelling around the cheek. So we can really focus on the lymph node area, which is the infraorbital, and then this is buccal. And then we can also needle the submandibular area lymph nodes and supramandibular lymph nodes here, just for more definition and drainage of the cheek and chin. How are you feeling so far?
Good.
Good? Okay. Okay, we're gonna finish off with the chin area. Stomach also good for facial paralysis. So it gives energy to the whole face, especially the masseter area, where the stomach channel runs here, the cheek area. And this area is a very important area in facial rejuvenation acupuncture and any type of facial work in general, because it's the SMAS fascia, and that fascia wraps around. The insertion is from the zygomatic arch, the cheekbones, and then also it ends in the insertion of near the submandibular area, and so it covers the whole cheek. So actually in facelift they use the SMAS fascia to really stretch and pin the face for more plastic surgery if you're looking into that. But in terms of facial rejuvenation, we try to look at the different superficial fascia and see how we can rejuvenate the fascia by giving more blood flow and fluid into the fascia layer and encouraging the fascia to move more upwards and outwards using needling techniques. Alright, so the facial needling is finished. We focused on more of her dark circle. She was concerned about that. And also she was concerned about, she's starting to see more fine lines around the forehead. So we encourage the fascia of the forehead, frontalis fascia, to move more upwards and stretch out, also just using the insertions of the fascia. Alright, now we're going to remove all the needles from the face and body. Alright, now we're going to focus on doing some facial cupping, which is a great way to do some myofascial release for the face. That helps to encourage more collagen and elastic fibers in the superficial fascia of the face and neck. And after that, we're going to do some facial gua sha, which is really great for doing some acupressure and also the contouring of the face. Right, first we're going to start with the forehead, and we're going to go more cross fiber to bring more collagen into the area, and start from the insertion here and end here in the insertion of the frontalis fascia. And before we get started, if the patient has more drier skin, we can use a facial oil. And this one is really good for anti-aging. It has some Chinese herbs, some essential oils, such as frankincense, lavender, rose, and yeah, it's just a gentle oil. Just apply it. Alright, now we can try some of these facial cupping. And you want to always go towards the outer and upper motion. And really think about where the fascia is. And this fascia, SMAS, lies on the cheekbone. The insertion is right on the cheekbone here. So you want to glide right on the cheekbone to help to bring more fluid into the fascia. And you can also glide right on the chin where the insertion is for this fascia here. And you want to go very slow. You don't want to ever pull the muscle too hard or the skin. And you also want to go longitudinal to the muscle fibers here and the fascia. So you can go this way. The upper motion here. How does it feel, May?
Really relaxing.
Great. Myofascial release is really nice because it's very slow and it's more superficial depending on the fascial layer that you're working on. We're really working on here the superficial layer of the face and neck because that's where really the aging shows. And this is actually great for also sinus congestion, helps to drain the sinuses. Alright, now we're gonna do some facial gua sha. Keep doing the facial cupping. And around the eye area, you can use this very small cup and gently go around the eye. Then go to the preauricular lymph nodes here, let it drain. If you do it gently, this also works as a lymphatic drainage massage because it gently pulls on the skin and creates more space between the skin and the fascial layer where the lymph nodes lay. I'm doing some lymphatic drainage just to kind of process what we've been doing so far. You Always want to drain down to stomach 8 because that's the master lymph node for the face and neck where everything drains there. And you can go deeper here because it's a deep lymph node. You can come back to gallbladder 20, where also there's a lymph node that drains the occipital area of the scalp. Alright, I think now we're ready for some gua sha. Alright, first I like to start with using hand and then introducing the gua sha tool lightly. And really focusing on the acupuncture points on the face. This is yin tang. It's really a helpful point. Helps to calm the spirit too. You know, a lot of times we have our frown lines here, so it's a good point to really focus on. And just focus on the eyebrow points, moving upwards, thinking about the superficial fascia, which here is the frontalis muscle. And I like to go towards the insertion and the origin of the fascia. Now we're going to focus around the eyes. And this one, you want to gently glide. I like to do it very slow. You can stop here at stomach 1. It's where the lymph node is. And then just continue. You can go all the way to the preauricular lymph node here. And this area is the temporoparietal fascia, and it runs around the preauricular area and it goes to the side of the scalp. It's the temporal region. You can focus on that. That would make your eyes look a little more brighter. Alright, and now we're going to work on the cheeks. So I like to go towards the insertion and the origin of the fascia, the SMAS here. And you can go up and down. Just thinking about the fascia layer here. Chin, I like to just go right under the submandibular area and the supramandibular area at the same time and give more definition and drain into the anterior right behind the angle of the mandible here. I believe it's SI 18, no, gallbladder 12. There's a lymph node right there as well, and it drains the anterior cervical area. So I like to just encourage the lymph node, the lymph fluids to move downwards into the master lymph node here. also, this is the platysma muscle, which is the broad sheet of muscle that is it's a fascia that wraps around the interior of the neck. So if this becomes saggy, it can pull on the cheek and chin of your face and make it saggy as well. So you want to also work on this fascia here. All right, and gently wake up the patient with some scalp massage. You can focus on the gallbladder channel on the head. She said she was stressed and her pulse was pretty strong and forceful. So I hope this treatment will help her feel more relaxed. All right, you're all set. How do you feel?
Very relaxed.
Great.
Thank you.
And also your dark circles are much better.
Oh,
if you
wow.
want to take a look at yourself.
Sure.
And you really didn't have any fine lines around the forehead.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
Yes.
Cool.
And there's more definition here in the chin area, I think.
Cool.
And then there's more pronunciation on your cheekbones.
Very cool. Thank you.
So we'll take a picture for your first week.
Sure.
And then we'll do like a before and after picture from week 1 to week 4.
Okay.